being a family man is a calling. It's not just you getting up and going to get married. No, it's a calling. It's a calling. And today we have a lot of irresponsible husbands, irresponsible wives, irresponsible parents in the society, because they think that they were the ones who decided to get married. Of course, in a certain light, that may be true. But marriage was not instituted by you. Marriage was instituted by God. And so there is a pattern. If it must work, you don't just get married because you want to get married. There is a pattern laid down for marriage. If you are in marriage, you have to do it the right way. There is a life for a married man. There is a life for a married woman. There is a certain way of life you are supposed to adopt because it's biblical. God is the institutor of marriage. And so there is a way that it has to be done. You can't do it. See, you can't be married and you want to live like a single man. It can't work. You will break your marriage. I guarantee you. Unless that marriage is not important. You can't tell me you made a mistake to marry the woman you married. Maybe you married in the night. Maybe they blindfolded you for you to marry. And I don't think that these days they blindfold people to marry. No, they don't. Nobody went and asked that woman out. Nobody went and, they didn't blind your eyes when you accepted the man. So it means that there is a way that things are supposed to be. There is just a way. There's a way of life. Marriage is responsibility. You will have to stop doing certain things you used to do as a single person. You will have to. You will have to start listening. You will have to start paying attention to certain things. Now, I used to be the kind of person who never paid attention to my wife. And by the grace of God, this year we are 5 years in marriage. 5 years. And in 5 years, I have learned so many things. And I'm telling you, my life has become much more stable and balanced than when we started. Because it's not okay for you to live your life as a married man and you think that, oh, I am the man of this house. I am the one who, get to give the orders. If you are still that kind of a man, you are very stupid. I'm telling you. If you are the one to call, you say, I'm the man of this house. I call the shots. Good and fine. Good and fine. Good and fine. You would understand in a few years' time when everything is gone out of place. When you get to marry, you no longer call the shots as a man. You discuss the shots before they are called. Yes. You discuss the shots before they are called. You communicate with one another. You don't just get up and do things the way you want to do them. That's not the way things work. And, we as servants of God, we have to come to the place whereby we begin to raise responsible men. In the church, we have to raise responsible men. We don't have, in Spiritual Church, I have cancelled the culture of, men trying to be, you begin to brag around. You humble yourself as a man, bring yourself low. There's nothing you have that others don't have. There's nothing. There's nothing. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You are a man, and so what? And so what? If you are a man, and so what? Are you the first person to have a penis? Are you the first person to have beards? Are you the first person to have shoulders? Are you the first person to have a job? You have to go by biblical principles if you want to succeed. So you don't shut your wife up and then you expect that you are going to prosper. No, you have to learn to listen to your wife. There was a time I wasn't listening to my wife and I suffered the consequences. Now, my wife is my first Holy Spirit. Even when God speaks to me now, I tell him, Father, You said my wife will be my helpmate. So, if this thing you are telling me will work, my helpmate needs to help me to make it work. So, I'm going to discuss it with her. If it is you, let her accept. If she doesn't accept, I will come back and say, Father, the helper you gave to me has not accepted. So, convict her. Holy Spirit, go and tell her to accept what the Lord has said. If not, I'm not doing it. Because I need peace in my house. I need peace in my home. I need peace in my family. So you need to understand that we have a calling as a married person, as a married man. Forget about all these things that they tell you that. See, any man who has to remind the wife that I am the man of this house, you've not been the man of the house. You are not even the man. You are not the man of the house. If you have to remind your wife that you are the man of this house, you are not the man of the house. It means you are an irresponsible man. That's why you are reminding your wife that you are the man of the house. If you were the man of the house, you would lead by example. And your wife will follow. But if you have to remind your wife that you are the man of that house, it means you've not been doing your job as the man of the house. And that's why you saying that I am the man of this house is a way of intimidating her for her to follow you. Brother, stop it. Stop it. It doesn't work like that. Things don't work like that. Things don't go like that.